Thanks, Commanders. Jurassic here. Today we're back with another Deliver Us the Moon video. Alright, so last time we powered on the space elevator. We managed to make it down to the moon. Now we need to see what we can actually do to make a difference. Now, as soon as you land, you do need to come over to the terminal, smack the button that we can actually power it on, and see where we need to go. I missed last episode. It was a crazy experience. We ended up like floating through space, nearly suffocating to death in a lack of oxygen. We managed to make it here. Copernicus Moon Hub.
Hello? Hello? It seems empty. Where is everyone?
I have no idea. I've never seen the base like this. Is Alex getting any heat signatures?
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll go downstairs, see what I can find.
Sarah, we'll figure this one out. And thank you, both of you, for saving me when the blackout hit. I know
Expedition team, you must be at the surface by now. Remember, you only have 40 minutes down there.
Copy that, Pearson. Don't mention it, Rolf. Can you check out the control center and see what's wrong with the MPT?
Will do.
Keep your comms on. I'll update
Now,
you
when they say 40 minutes, I'm wondering is like, we only have 40 minutes down here? Because we sort of left the spaceport a little bit of, it was a little bit in shambles. ASE, the software behind your faithful companion. Hey, sir, I found this book. I thought you might like it. Please accept as a thank you for all the emotions you programmed into my ASE. May this book inspire you to program many more. With regards, Rosa Lavard. I was going to turn my light off, but it ended up popping the text up, so that was easy to read anyways. So the only thing that I'm not quite understanding yet is like, why are we on this solo mission? And like, is everyone else stuck on Earth where they're like slowly dying and it's up to us to like figure it out how to send the resources back to them? So now we originally did this for power, but it seems like we're not connected to anybody else in the world. Council Private Quarters, ASE Johnson, Lead Lunar Engineer, MP3 Supervision. Alright, so he's got crew quarters. Bloxanine, antidepressant, 100 pills. Alright, so he was on some sort of depressants. It looks like he might have some drawings from his kids back home. So we have me, space station, and I assume that's supposed to be his kid. Me, Rosa, ASE Chetty. Unless this is a kid's room. Instead of flowers, 5 lessons to make you a perfect... Nope, definitely not a kid's room. But she must be missing her kids, and that's why she's sad. Alright, so we have Council Private Quarters, William MacArthur, Security and Transport Supervision. Like your room was pretty kept up to date here, mister. World Secret Service. This is to certify that Chief Operations Director W. MacArthur was honorably discharged from the World Secret Service for your years of excellent diligence and distinguished service. Is there anything on the back of this? Nope. MacArthur, brief update. The evacuees from the Thomberg are settled in. MacArthur, the bedlam at Thomberg can never be happen again. I'll have no part in it. Isaac. Good. Then we can begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Remember that no leap forward has ever come without sacrifices, Isaac. Survival comes at the cost. Soon the events of the Thomberg would be just a faint memory. Time to leave all this behind. They seem to use their names a lot in that email. I understand it like once, but they sort of go a little bit excessive in it. That was... I wonder if they have some sort of rivalry. Council Private Quarters, Rosa Lavard, Lead Lunar Research Division. Alright, Miss Lavard, what information do you have in store for us? Preparation of its impending mission to colonize the moon, the WSA has filled the ranks of the Lunar Council. Established to coordinate the WSA efforts on the moon, 2 seats remain unfulfilled until top scientist Dr. Rosa Lavard and Dr. ASE Johnson were awarded the position. Lavard and Johnson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has a lifelong history in overseeing the complex international security missions across the globe, and was recently appointed mission commander to the lunar expedition. As head of the Lunar Council, MacArthur is is to lead the colony together with Lavard and Johnson. To many, the appointment of Dr. Lavard comes to no surprise. The respected scientist has spearheaded numerous cutting-edge research teams and is a leading expert in the fields of fusion energy development and the helium-03, the resource the WSA plans to harvest on the moon on a massive scale in order to fuel the MPG. Operation on the borders between the architecture and technical design, Dr. Johnson is renowned for the eponymous Johnson settlements. The settlement designed to withstand the harsh conditions of the equatorial desert have given Johnson unique insight into the construction and physical hostile environments. It is believed that the joint knowledge and experience will prove vital to the colonization of the moon and the establishment of the MPT, and the vast network meant to generate and transmit energy from the moon to Earth. How hopeful we were. Starting to lose some confidence in you. Objective, MPT 100% Earth coverage. Oh, they actually have a scientific formula. I'm really curious if that's an actual proper scientific formula that makes something. Alright, so far, we made it to the moon, but the one thing that we're going to have to, like, run into eventually, do we have a way to actually fuel a rocket ship? Because, I mean, that whole spaceport sort of blew up, so, like, are we just going to be stranded on the moon forever? Beach, crossroads, Tombarg Earth, the best and brightest, the new age, outward. Why is outward underlined? I'm only asking that since it seems like this game has a lot of, like, random hints that you're supposed to, like, know for, like, a password. So I'm wondering if that's going to come into play later on, or, like, some sort of voice sequence. Okay, so we have, like, the murmurs from the past.
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rosa. It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Will, have you lost your mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Those days are over. We have to start the long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up the first time, and we're not giving up now. When the network is back online, we can provide Earth with power again. We're close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think we can power the entirety of Earth with the MPT, you're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready, because we're going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
I'm not asking. Get her on the ship.
What? Is this really...
So was there, like, a mutiny? Is that what just happened? Motor malfunction detected. Maintenance required. Damage diagnostic. Tomberg fusion reactor. Restricted information. Alright, so we know that it's broke somewhere along. The heck? Oh. So this is the key. How you doing, council member? You're doing fantastic. That's great. We're clearly going to lose our mind out here on the space station. We're just going to walk around with this empty helmet because we miss humanity. Alright, so we gotta wave this way, but is there anything hidden in the back? Seems like one of those puzzles that we're going to have to actually know what we're doing whenever things are going to start, like, going horribly wrong. Just seems like this game's pretty good for. And for everyone curious, could we have put the helmet back on the pedestal that we got it from? Maybe. I assume it's supposed to be a helmet, unless it's like a... I don't know, actually, it looks like a reactor core. Maybe this is the thing that we have to repair. There's a big table. I assume we place this over here, and then we're going to have to find the components to, like, piece it together.
ASE maintenance protocol. Running ASE hardware diagnostic. ASE connection to lunar facility network. Failed. ASE network access port status. Defective. Component replacement is advised.
Alright, so there's a bunch of little pebbles that we need to go run around to find. I'd have to assume it's in the one room that's actually... Ooh, toggle. I don't know why we would keep those closed off, but just in case they're like some sort of zombie suit or something. You never know these days in a sci-fi game. Alright, so can't do anything with that. So we got a third little pebble thing, which I'm not sure what exactly... Ooh. Install the replacement parts inside the ASE unit. That was just a big box, but we can't actually do anything at all with it. Alright, now the question is, do we go over to the actual unit? Oh, this is cool. So we need to find a way to have all three fit. Alright, so clearly this one's going to need to be in the middle. We're going to need to have it set that way. And then this guy obviously is going to go on top. So you need to rotate you down, and then snap it in. What? Okay, so remove the lid, place the network parts on the table, replace the network components, put the ASE lid back on in place. So now we come over here, smack the button, reboot the sequence. Or we finalize the product.
ASE network access port replacement successful. ASE connection to lunar facility network established. Proceeding with ASE hardware diagnostic. ASE thruster status defective. Full thruster replacement is advised.
So my thing is, like, was it a mutiny? Like, was the Isaiah Johnson dude just like a corrupt guy and he like stopped this whole progression thing? Because that wasn't too bad to repair. Like, it was literally just like walking around the corner. You're still my center of gravity. Much love, Liz. 37 to 47. Mommy Claire, Daddy, me, Chetty, Rose in the ASE. Seems like some sort of fancy parts that we're going to need. May as well grab you. I assume it's going to be you need to install it inside the thing over here. Alright, now we have the power cables going to you. Doesn't look like we're actually able to like use our cutter or anything. Rotator on around, get the back part repaired. Alright, so it looks like we have... Starting with this piece? Okay, so that'd be 3, so that'd be this dude. Is that the... Maybe one of these spacer plates first. There we go. All right, so we got the spacer plate. We're going to need the gear that goes on top of here. So it's kind of hard to tell like by the holographic, but if you look at the bottom there, that's actually why they have it set that way. I like that. That's very clever. So I assume that's going to be the lock at the end here, so we'll probably want the end cap. All right, so that goes like that. Then this dude here. Then we'll interact with it again. Wait for it to spin around.
Successful. Initiate reboot to complete maintenance protocol.
Okay, so we come back around over here. Try to initiate the reboot once again, see what other else we need to repair. Or is satisfied. That's supposed to happen.
Local lockdown in effect.
Oops. Warning, generator overloaded, resets required. And I'm guessing it's going to be too convenient just to go through the main door there. Alright, so can't do anything with you. Is there a way to sneak in through this room, I'm wondering? That box is still nothing. It's really clever the way they made this game. So not only do they sort of like push you in one direction, but they only have like the doors open for a path that you're really needing to go. This looks important, so we're going to break this open and see what this is actually about. Not sure what exactly that was for. I assume maybe eventually we put the sphere inside of that. It's alive? We might have accidentally gave you a little bit too much power, buddy. But good news is, we know exactly where you're going to be flying through. Do you have... There we go. Alright, so nice and easy. This is kind of trippy. Alright, so that's just a little wire area. I wasn't sure if we'd have like a window to see like something cool over there or not. Same with you. Alright, so we turn the corner. Now, if anyone's wondering about like the actual like flying mechanics of this, you can mostly just hold the W key and like aim with your mouse. You don't really have to do the whole spacebar ain't really. You can just sort of aim where you need to go and it automatically does it for you. Now, I'm assuming eventually we're going to get to a point. We get to this room and then somehow we're going to like reach across. Reset something. Alright, so just follow the lines. So come over here. Repair the next unit. But did we just kill our little robot friends?
Power systems back online. Local lockdown cancelled.
Clearly something more was going on in this facility.
Claire. This is Isaac. Hi. I'm not sure if this message will ever reach you. I don't think it will. But I'm trying anyway. We haven't spoken since the argument about Kathy. I want you to know that she's safe and well. This message will be the last you'll ever get from me, or from anyone else up here. It's probably something you'll never understand. Hell, I barely do. If someone ever finds out what happened here, know that I did it for her. For your sister. To give her a chance. But you'll do great. You'll do great things. Take care. And, I love you. I wish I'd said that more often. Back when you still called me Dad. Goodbye, Claire.
Alright, so we're gonna do that. I'm pretty sure we read this one already. Hold on, let's just see. Hi, Zach. I know you're busy, but can you install a new module to my ASE soon? Lead engineer Sarah Baker from the Pearson Space Station had designed an additional motion module that seems fascinating. I mean the world to Kathy. Hi, Zach. I know you're busy, but could you install a new module to my ASE soon? Lead engineer Sarah Baker from the Pearson Space Station has designed an additional motion module that seems fascinating. It means the world to Kathy, too. Hi, Rosa. I apologize, but pressing matters at the Tomberg require my full attention for the next few months. Besides, you know how dearly Kathy wants an ASE of her own? She hasn't stopped asking me for one ever since. You showed her yours. How are the growth results? Hey, Zach, of course. Our duties come first. As for Kathy, I need to be honest with you. Test results are in, and she's not growing like a girl her age should. I worry her health, Zach. Maybe she was better off on Earth after all. Please at least consider the program. Rosa, you know that she'd be no better off on Earth than here. I'll think about the program. Thank you. Mean a lot to her. Hey, little robot, you ready to take on the universe? Generator reset, power back online. So I don't think we'll have to reboot anything, so the ASE part is fully functional. Now, before we leave this area, are you able to, like, grab any of these components, I'm wondering? Nada. So this box was just designed to open for nothing? I wonder if that was originally something, then they, like, scrapped the idea, and it's just like a remnant from the past. Hey, little buddy, can you power up our room? Ooh, okay, this is gonna be cool.
Still no trace. This just doesn't feel right. Alex, scan for data history. Ah, there's a recording. Rolf, come in. I think I've got something. I found a recording from the 23rd.
That's what, 2 days ago? Are you sure?
Yeah. Can you see it from up there?
I think so. Go ahead.
Alex, project hologram from September 23rd, 2054. This isn't just the Moon Up crew. There's too many of them. These are Tombo evacuees.
How do you know?
These names weren't here before. There's still dust on the stone.
On the monument, you mean?
Yeah. Victims of the Tombo evacuation. The date is the day of the blackout. Something big must have happened over at Tombo.
Pearson coming in for expedition team. Sarah, Rolf, anything on the state of the MPT?
The entire network is down, and I've had no luck with bringing it back online so far.
Make it quick. If things don't work out with the network, head back up here, whether the MPT is online or not. You have 20 minutes left to make it in time for evac.
Copy that, Control. Rolf, I'll check out the living quarters and then head back to the elevator.
So was that just like the voice actor's mistake saying the 23rd instead of the 25th? Or is there something like extra to that? Copernicus Moon Hub. Access denied by Council, then access finally granted. There was someone trying to hack into the station. Is that what was happening here? Unable to connect to the MPT network. Station power is insufficient for long distance. Manually reline MPT pillar. Access moon service through the vehicle bay. So we know eventually we're going to circle back around. Now we do have the maintenance area. We grab the power cell from this, so we don't need to go to the maintenance anymore. So we have the vehicle bay, which is what he just mentioned, or we have the crew quarters, which is what was mentioned before that. I wonder if the crew quarters is going to be more lore based, where the other one's going to be mostly like focused on like story progression. We're about to have a robot battle. I think he's definitely tracking us. What did we get into, little buddy? I assume all these rooms are not able to be open again. Which sort of funnels us in through this hallway, which is obviously towards the robot trying to kill us.
Come in, Rolf. I'm at the quarters. Do you read me?
Copy that, Sarah. I hear you. Anything interesting?
Everything's deserted, so nothing new here.
Sarah, Rolf, this is Pearson Control. Our time's running out. Take the elevator back up here to make it in time for evacuation. You've got 2 minutes.
Negative, Control. MPT network is still offline.
Leave it. We have to go. Head to the elevator now. I'm not putting anyone at risk.
Understood. Wrapping up now. Sarah, you heard Control. Are you almost here? Sarah, come in. Everything okay? Come in.
Rolf, get over here quickly. An ASE unit just activated, but something's not right. The doors are locked behind me.
What do you mean? We've got to go.
I'm serious, Rolf. Get over here. I can't get out.
30 seconds or you're too late for evac. Head to the elevator
Negative,
now.
Control. Engineer Baker requires immediate assistance. We need more time.
Evacuation procedure cannot be delayed.
Negative.
I'm calling up the elevator now.
Negative, Control. Control.
No, guys! There's still time! I just need some help! Rolf, are you still there?
So did Rolf just abandon her? What did they both get abandoned in the station? We haven't seen any skeletons yet. Alright, so obviously we're gonna have to find a code. I'm assuming that's probably going to be in the table down here somewhere in the middle of this mess. Alright guys, well looks like that's going to do it for Deliver Us. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be back again with more Deliver Us the Moon. We might be doing Icarus tomorrow, and then Deliver Us the Moon on Friday. 3 to 7. I'm guessing that would be the code to the door.